We're talking today how to prepare yourself to get pre-approved to buy a home. It's easy, it's simple. Whip out your pen and paper and take notes on this. Number one, you have to put together all of the paperwork so the loan officer can properly review everything and give you a very solid decision on whether or not you will qualify for a loan. Now, that's why they call it a pre-approval. It's a preliminary approval. The loan officer is the one looking at the documents. I have news for you. The loan officer is not the one who makes the final decision. That's the underwriter. But the loan officer makes the preliminary review, the preliminary decision in doing all of this stuff, okay? So what is the paperwork you have to put together? And this is what you want to write down, okay? You want to put together your last 2 years of W-2s. You want your last 2 years of filed tax returns. You want your 2 most recent pay stubs from your job dated within the last 30 days. Don't vomit 50 pay stubs on me. I don't want it, okay? I need your 2 most recent pay stubs. I need your last 2 months of bank statements. I want your most recent 401k statement. If you've ever had bankruptcy, I want every single rotten, stinking page of your bankruptcy. If you've been divorced 7 times, I want all 7 divorce decrees. Every single damn page. For God's sakes, a home is the largest investment you'll ever have in your life. If you can't put together every single page of a bank statement, I'm not being a jerk about this, home ownership might be too much for you, okay? Put this stuff together. The number one reason purchases miss contract dates. Number one, customers don't give all the documents. Loan officers don't get all the documents. A lot of loan officers are afraid to ask for everything, or they just don't know what to ask for, okay? I'm telling you what they need. Write it down and get it. And for all of the loan officers watching me, because if you're a loan officer, you should be following my videos also, because you're gonna learn how to be a better loan officer with these videos. Don't give me this garbage, Khash, we don't need tax returns. Shut up and get them, okay? When you're issuing a pre-approval, cover all of your damn bases. When somebody gives you their tax return and you look at page 2 of the return near the bottom and you look at how much money they owed that year for taxes, if you see $7,436, you know what you do? You go back to the borrower and you say, hey, I see that last year you owed $7,400 in income taxes. Did you pay that? Okay? When you're looking at a credit report and you don't see student loans on the credit report, but they give you all of the pages of their bankruptcy, and you look at the bankruptcy schedules and you see, holy cow, there's student loans in this bankruptcy, you go back to them and say, hey, call the U.S. Department of Education. We need more information on these student loans. You collect all of this information. Credit does not show everything. A pay stub does not show everything. A W-2 does not show everything, okay? You need to collect this information. I need a valid driver's license or state ID. I need a valid form of ID, and know your badge from the security job that you have with your picture on it. That doesn't count, okay? I want some sort of valid driver's license or state ID. Get me something like that. We need legitimate, correct, and accurate information. Now, if you want to take cell phone pictures of all of these documents, can you? Sure. But you're applying, for God's sakes, for the largest financial investment that you might very well ever make in your whole entire life. Put these documents together correctly. You go into your online banking website. You click on the button that says View Monthly Statements. You click on it. It pulls it up. It's going to look like the statement that they traditionally mail to you. Save it as a PDF on your computer. Print it out. And if you're sitting here watching saying, this is just too much for me, it's overwhelming, here's the truth. I can really go and get a lot of this information myself. We have a lot of programs. My industry has a lot of programs. We just push a button. It sends you a link. You type a password and username in, and it pulls all the information out of your bank account. Now, a lot of people out there say, hey, that's too much. I don't want you in my business. That's fine. Then go get it yourself, okay? But nonetheless, these are the paperwork and this is the documentation that you have to put together if you want accurate information coming back to you. If you want to be quoted an accurate interest rate, accurate fees, how much money do you need in total? This is the information you have to put together. W-2s, pay stubs, tax returns, bank statements, divorce decrees, bankruptcy papers, if I didn't say that one already, child support enforcement agreements. So you're paying child support, but you never got divorced. But you're paying the support through a child support enforcement order. I want every single page of that order. These are the documents we need. You have an IRA, you collect a pension or Social Security. I need the pension awards letter. I need the Social Security awards letter. You say, Khash, I've been collecting that pension for 25 years. I can't find my letter. Good. The people who mail you the money or direct deposit in your bank, I got news for you. They have the letter, believe it or not. They're not just still sending you money just based on something that they don't have record of from 25 years ago. Call them on the phone, have them send you a copy. I want the 1099s for the last 2 years on Social Security and pensions, okay? If you have an IRA and you take money out of that account, get me a copy of the IRA statement, okay? We need most recent statements on that stuff to see you are taking money out. Or if you say, Khash, I've never taken money out, I'm about to start taking money out, fine, fair enough. We'll talk to your financial advisor and see how much you're getting, okay? But if you start with this paperwork up front initially, this will make getting the pre-approval, I don't know, if you're sitting on a 470 credit score, I got news for you, you get 500 years of bank statements, it ain't gonna help you, okay? But if you have the credit in place, you have a job or you collect retirement income or something like that, if you put that paperwork together that I've given you, it will be the easiest thing on the planet. If you don't, and if you complain and say, I don't want to put all that together, I talked to another loan officer and they didn't ask me for any of that. Good, they suck, okay? Yes, I said it, they suck, okay? The fact is work with people who do a thorough job, who do the right job, and who have the experience to know what happens when you don't get all of the paperwork initially, okay? Rewatch this video, play it again, write this stuff down. If you want someone who does this job right, you're looking at them right here, okay? I'm licensed in 45 states. I lend in 45 states. I handle your loan from start to finish. In other words, I'm the one looking at your tax returns. I'm the one you're talking to, and I'm the one that makes that decision initially, okay? You want to work with somebody who does this right, but subscribe to this page, follow along my other videos, subscribe, share, play it, tell your friends about it, write it on bathroom walls or wherever else in the world you want to write it on, but write these notes down and catch me on my next video, and I'll be seeing you next time.